here we go. Little pony there, another little pony there. And I'm going to go and collect me some manure. Oh, that's 12 bags of well-rotted manure. So I'd say that's great to go on the bed straight away. Absolutely. There's a huge pile down there, and I can call her any time and get plenty more. What a great contact. Lovely lady, Amanda. There's 3 horses, ponies in there. Great lady. Not scared of a bit of graft. But I think that's probably now my van full. Time to get home, have some breakfast, and maybe get to the plot. Right, you ready for this? All that manure, rotted manure, all the other stuff that I've collected from the lady has been fresh. Be good for the hot, like a hot bin that can stay in the compost heap. Some of this I think I want to spread on one of the beds, and instead of going and get the wheelbarrow, my allotment wheelie bin, I'll put 3 or 4 in there. Throw that down and then come back. Right. Let's wheel this bin. Get the rest of these. Out of here. Well done. Job well done. Nice day. Let's get some more cavolo. Right, that's the cavolo, and we're off to get some more broccoli. Right, so I just saw some carrots. We have no more left at home. Looking good. Definitely a hit. You know those Autumn King? They had carrot root fly on those. These are perfect. Absolutely wonderful carrots. One split there, but they're good for soup. The rest are fantastic. Wee one. I think I'll take the rest of the middle row out. Oh. 2 more. Bit of a strange one. Oh, look at that beauty. Let's set for a split. I think it's all the rain. There we go. Last one out the middle row, and we're done. Lovely. So, as well as collecting manure today, got a great bunch of carrots. Happy days. That's my bucket again for today. Broccoli, cavolo, parsnips and carrots. Good to go. See you later. Right, I've been spending again. These were on offer at the minute on Amazon for £16. I already have 2 down there, which have got my seeds in alphabetical order. And I wanted another one for doing the months, so I can transfer my seeds from the other box into this box, into the month they're sown, to make it much easier at keeping track of all my seeds and hopefully not leaving any down the shed, which isn't good for seeds. Nice to be stored away. I'll show you what else I've got to keep me on track. When we were on Danny's live, he recommended one of these. It's fantastic, and it's by Chris at the Veggie Plot. You see the details down there. Paper's 100% recyclable, and it is literally filled with so much that I'm going to find so handy. How many days to harvest, the seasons, got a little tape measure thing there, the moon phases, which is going to be a big part of my growing season this year, tips, motivation, sowing and planting. And as you can see, I've been busy filling this in, and you tick on this side the months you can sow things that you're growing, the expiry date on your seeds, the cost of the seeds, the supplier. Absolutely fantastic. And I kept going and going and going, and I ran out, so I have just ordered another one. So as soon as that comes, I can get on with my S's, and hopefully that will be enough. Then you've got pages where you can grow, design your growing space. I don't think that's going to be big enough for me with the 3 spaces I've got, but I will try. I have got that on a piece of A4 somewhere. Plant rows and spacing, crop types, crop rotation, herbs, perennial vegetables, soft fruit trees, tasks, some tasks you can do in each of the seasons, sow plant harvest, when you sowed things, where you put them, which beds. Absolutely invaluable, and hopefully this will see us through the year, and we'll keep on top of it, because I can't wait to do this page. If you watch Chris's latest video, he actually shows you in that how much he saved last year by doing the calculations on this page. And a wish list there of things that people recommend, I think, that I can add to that. And again, just an absolute invaluable piece of kit. Well worth the £10. Right, I've got to get back now to putting my months of the year on my new trays. Well, happy Monday and happy new year. First video of 2024. Down the plot. Haven't been down other than just flitting visits where we've dropped things off and picked things up, and nothing worth filming. So this week's looked to be dry, if not very cold. So I've got my thermals on. Right, first job as always, empty the van. Not too bad at all today. Tricia's big bag of bird food here. That's my little corner today. Because you've been to empty and wash, cardboard for the new compost heaps, and a bit of stuff for the compost. So let's just start by taking my trusty basket down the path and see what we've got. There's my plot neighbour Brenda. Ken must be lurking somewhere. Grafters they are, absolute grafters. Oh yeah, what's in the greenhouse? I want to have a bit of a juggle. Those are those Paris de Silva onions that were in the shed for the longest time. They look like they're doing all right. I think I'm going to stick the rest of the onions that I've got in the shed in here, just to see. The red cabbage, again, I took far too long to stick these in, but they're in now, so we'll see how they do. What else do I need to do in here? I think I'm going to take all these bits of paper down to the compost bins down there and store them down there for the time being. Maybe start layering up another day. I've got seaweed down here. I've got another big bag at home of that. I want to dry it. Ideally I want to dry it, shred it and feed the plants with it this year. And the idea being these two beds here that have got the mustard for green manure this year, I want to do a trial. So the idea is I'm going to feed one of the beds with seaweed and the other one without seaweed and just compare and see what happens. So first job of the day is to get these garlics covered properly with the blue water pipe. I want garlic this year and I'm gonna challenge the leaf miner. Just having a quick look because the elephant garlic is not up. I know in the last video I said it was, but I don't think it is. I think these are some of the soft neck I had left over, I really do. I think everything beyond this point is my elephant. Still no sign, but I'll get them covered. Look what I did at the weekend. Came down to harvest some of this Cavallonero in my other cage and I accidentally snapped off the main stem. So that's going to come out today. I'll pick what I can that's left on it, but that will come out. All right, let's show you. I think these were the ramrod and another variety of spring onion. They're not looking great, and I think they've even got like a little bit of green fly on them. Yeah, look. Do you know what? They're going in the compost. I'm going to stick them in the compost. I'm not bothering. Right, in the shed, it's pretty nippy. I am going to put my hat on. Once I get cold, that'll be it. I needed to get my jacket out the car actually, but I want to get cracking on so I can keep warm. Right, let's clear out. Do what I say I'm going to do for a change. I'm trying so hard not to get carried away. I know a lot of people are sowing early. I don't want to do that. I'm enjoying the rest. So all I've done so far are my onions. First time doing them from seed. So we'll see how they go. Just taking things slow. Trying to hold the reins. It's still only January. And stick to my own plan. I've got so much cardboard as well. I want to just go and stick on those compost bins down there, so I'm going to go and do that as well. Clear all the old out of here. I just want to be able to move. I need to get my pruners. Let's see if they're in here, shall we? Oh look, oh look. New Year's resolutions. They're not really resolutions, but I'm going to try and not lose everything. What are my other two? Let me think. Just to label everything. The basic thing of labelling works wonders, but because I'm journaling everything now, I've got it in a diary, I've got it in a planting book, but I know when the fun starts, March, April onwards, that's going to be fun to keep up with. But hopefully I'll manage to do that. It does make things so much simpler. What do they say? More haste, less speed, something like that. Right, let me go, so I'll get note down. First job complete. Visit to the little girl's room. Only had 2 espressos. I think I blame the cold. Right, gonna go get what I need to get on those compost bins. Oh, trying to press the record button with these gloves on, then I was trying to do it with my nose. People must think I'm wacky. Right, I think I need some more. Just starting off with a 1-year-old wood chip at the bottom, well, cardboard at the bottom, a layer of cardboard, and then just a nice even layer of the well rotted wood chip. Spread it out, I could do with me rake. Right, I'm just going to go up, get some greens off the plants in the cages and just try and add a bit of green to this. In fact, I'll bring my horry down and dig those carrots up too. Oh, let's go. Feels like it's going to snow. Just having a look, it's quite hard to come across greens this time of year. Scavenged a handful of comfrey. Anything will do. Not sure what's on these. Can you see? Circular things. Is that just frost, cold weather? A bit more kale. Greens for the compost. A few mini sprouts. 2 small loads of broccoli to add to the harvest of the day. Right, let's get these greens on here. Just trying to think what else I can put on there. Let me go and dig those carrots up. And in order to get some greens for the compost pile, I've now tidied up another part of this bed. I think I'm going to cut back some of this cutting celery too. I'll just show you something. Massive roots, look at that. So in order to get rid of those, I'm going to have to dig them right up. So let me get this stuff on the compost. Right, there's a few carrots and 1 horry knife. Let me take that now. I'll put that with my... Can you see the snow? Little tiny flurry. Let's get this covered. Look, sticking to it, sticking to it. I haven't got time. I've just decided I haven't got time to go and bag that compost up, so I'm just going to cover it with some black weed membrane, a bit of weight. That'll protect it for now. That's my pickings for today. Don't know if you can see. Some kale, 2 mini heads of broccoli, some sprouts, and the rest of me autumn king carrots, which I'm not shouting home about. Right, check the time. I am now just going to put these poles in and get my garlic covered once and for all. Right, due to the cold weather, the battery's going to die, so I'm just going to wash out my bokashi bin, get these 2 beds all raring to go. What a load of tosh. Right, I'm going to empty the van, bring the rest of the stuff, don't even talk about that. Start that again. This is parsley. Mad.